Hey guys, just spend a bit of time here with Social Conquest this afternoon after him having a jump out this morning. We put blinkers on him in the jump out, and also he had earmuffs on like he did in the race the other day. Jason thought he didn't really want to have the will to win having the blinkers on, but it definitely didn't make him go worse. He travelled in behind another horse very keen, and Jason said he had to get off its heels because he was going to run over the top of it. So then when he exposed him outside another one of my horses, he said that he started to stargaze a bit and didn't really want to finish the trial off as well as he thought he could have, the way he was travelling in behind it. So it sort of seemed as if it was a bit similar, even though he did have the blinkers on when he got to the front. But it's definitely worth a try putting him on next start. I got him scoped after the jump out, and the scope revealed he had a minor amount of mucus in his airways, nothing astronomical, and just a little bit of inflammation, which is very common in racehorses, and especially with them being in work for an amount of time like he has. But he does get treated for this sort of symptoms regularly, like a lot of my horses do, because it's such a common thing having horses in stables with sawdust, etc., and overuse of their airways. So it's nothing unusual, guys, and it hasn't got to a bad stage, but I just might have to increase his dosage of treatment to cool his airways down and remove a little bit of excess mucus. But that was sort of brought up after him having the race and the jump out, so it was good to see that it wasn't detrimental totally, but it could have been causing him just to have a little bit of an effect there. Otherwise, he seems pretty good. He's happy with himself, and I think we could go to Coffs Harbour on Cup Day in a 1200 metre class 3, and that'll step him up in distance after that jump out this morning, and also it'll give me a bit of extra time to treat his airways, which will definitely, I'll just up the ante a bit with that, so we can try to nab it before it gets any worse. But I've had horses that when you leave them untreated, tends to get worse and worse. So that's about where we're at, guys. I'm pretty happy with him. Just got a couple little things I've got to maintain and monitor. We'll definitely taking the races with the blinkers on, see whether that gives him much more of a killer effect. But he's definitely still got his traits that are there. We're trying something different again, guys, so that's probably the main thing to take out of it. We're not sitting on the fence just wondering what's going to happen, so we'll go that way. I think the race on Cup Day will be just under, actually, what's today? Tuesday, just over 2 weeks away. And then we can, hopefully home track, blinkers on, up to the 1200. That could definitely be all in his favour. But otherwise, guys, as you can see, he still looks well in condition, happy and healthy. And if I can just, hopefully produce a little bit more race day than what he's been producing with the blinkers on, then hopefully that can spark a bit of improvement in him. But that's what we'll do, guys. So we'll cruise through this week, give him another gallop next week, and then off to the races. Thank you.